Well, have I got some news for you, my friends? I have accepted a new job. Okay? Now, they're in a bit of trouble, right, in their respective league. I'll show you the team in a minute. They're in a little bit of trouble, and it's nearing the sort of last sort of quarter of the season, right? They're going to get relegated, right? So when I had the job interview, I said that I would take over at the end of the season. I don't need another relegation, right, on my CV, okay? I did a couple of job interviews. I've done some transfers as well. I could take you all through it. But we've had 2 relegations. Not my fault. But we've also had 2 promotions. So we're net neutral at the moment. When I was doing the job interviews, they said that I was getting relegated lots. So I thought, you know what? They're probably going to get relegated, but they're in a good spot, this team. I'll take over at the end of the season. And I'd made some transfers already. What I didn't realise is when you accept a job in the future, you continue managing your team, but you can't make any transfers, which makes sense, but they haven't signed anyone either, and now we don't have a backup right winger or left winger. It's not a big deal for me, because, you know, I'm going to be gone, I think, in sort of 2 months' time, but, yeah, not ideal. Right, let's have a look. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to the Journeyman. So let me talk you through as if I hadn't accepted another job. We didn't even get offered the interview at Mould, which is a little bit annoying. The fans laughed off interest. I was quite angry. So first things first. So we got promoted, and I started looking at transfers and stuff like that. Then I had the realization. We're semi-professional. We are one of 2 semi-professional teams in this league. Everybody else is professional, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And I asked again, but I asked previously if we could go professional. There's never been enough money in the bank account, and according, like, $1 million's not enough, apparently. So we can't go professional. We're not making money as a club. Our projection for the end of the season, probably going to draw level overall, I imagine. But we're not making any money as a club. We don't have any valuable players that we can sell for hundreds of thousands, maybe 20k or something like that for our best player. I was like, oh, shit. I think this might be where we jump ship, you know. We're doing well. Reputation's good. Let's not ruin it. Because I was like... The realization I had was I was scouting, trying to find a goalkeeper again, right? And I was like, I had a choice, literally a choice of 28 goalkeepers that wanted to join me at the end of last season because I was scouting them, right? So it ticked over to the new season, promotion. There's going to be more players that want to come. 20, same amount of goalkeepers, even less because some of them had signed for different clubs and stuff. And the reason being is that we can only offer a semi-pro contract. So I was already had the pick of the bunch of the best players that would play semi-pro. The one upside is that I was finally able to persuade the chairman to get me a senior affiliate, which is Rosenborg. And they wouldn't loan me any players. But... being in this league, I was able to loan a couple of players, which is really good. And I have signed a goalkeeper. He's pretty decent, but he's not joining until long after I've left. So my gift to you, he's a freebie as well. So that's not too bad. So let me take you through the signings. So I'll show you the release players. Ronaldo, never really made a breakthrough. Neraz, do you remember him? The tiny little right back. He retired. Albrecht left. Legend of the club, but it was his time. It was his time. Little nuts, he wanted to leave, so he's never gonna sort of sign a new contract or anything. Sindre Henriksen, the right back, he was okay, but his technical abilities are a bit shite. And Skolsgulls, him, gutted about that one. and some other dude, right? So I was like, okay. And Vardel left on a free transfer. 50% sell-on fee. He's not a bad player, lacking heading and composure and stuff, but he wanted to leave. He wasn't getting enough game time, and when he did play, he was absolutely awful last season. So we cleared a bit of the wages, right? And I'm working to, and I'm like, okay, let's get some loanies in, because now loanies will actually join us. Miguel Pinto is our new Portuguese centre-back. Aggressive little bugger he is. Keeps it simple. Decent all-rounder. Solid squad player. Nothing exceptional. Low wages. Hence why I picked him up. Just a decent player. Per Pedersen on loan from Kristiansund, who's a much better centre-back. Absolute beastie of a centre-back. Couple of mental issues. But other than that, really solid all-rounder. Really good player. And then we got Trons Pal Vigo from Mould, our local club, who can play as a sort of playmaker. I initially was like, oh, playmaker, but I've got quite a good playmaker. And I was like, hang on, I can't find any fucking left backs. He'll do as a left back, as a fullback support. Actually, not the best going forward, but decent amount of pace. Fantastic passing. So as long as he doesn't dribble or cross, pass it before you get. And we're playing support, so it's not like he's going to be at the byline whipping crosses in a lot anyway. So very excited to have him. I think he's going to be a very good player. Next up, we've got... So, I done those ones, and I was keeping an eye on the job market. I'd applied for a couple of jobs, but only some stuff that really interested me. And then I applied for this one job, which I'll show you in a minute, which I got, and I like the idea of. And it's a project, as they say, when you take over a shit club. It's a project. So then I couldn't do transfers. And I was like, shit, I haven't even signed I was going to replace Saw-Flatten on the right-hand side, or get at least somebody that could battle with him, and I need a left midfielder as well, because I don't have any backup. So they took over transfers, and they signed Axel Sangnas, another centre-back with some really horrific stats. Like, he's a big lad, 6'2", great jumping reach, good aggression, terrible bravery, concentration's terrible, his technicals are awful. So... he's there. And Carl Petter Olafsson, who is technically he's a right winger. So they've plugged the gap. Yeah, they've plugged the gap with dog shit. So yeah. But we have a squad to get us going with some, decent upgrades, I'd say. So we're going to play... I won't show you the games. I think I will just show you the one, because we don't care, really. I'll try to win the games. I'm a professional manager. I'll try to win every game that we're managing in. But we are taking over the job. I think it's there-ish, May-ish, that we are taking the job over. But we're going to try and do a job. Let us go. What country do you think it is? Right? It's not this country, right? It is. It begins. Would that give it too much away? It begins with a C. Who are you thinking? Where are you thinking? Where are you thinking? Where are you thinking? We, my friends, are off to Croatia. The top division. Well, it won't be. But the top division of the Max TV Priva English Noggemus Liga, right? You all know it, you all love it. So you'll quickly see why the reason I decided to take over at the end of the season. They're 10 points adrift. It is Slaven Belupo, my friends. I don't even need to tell you the history of the club, you all know it, so I won't take the piss, you guys know. 2 wins out of 29, right? Okay. Right? It's not amazing, right? But they've got decent finances. They've got an ambitious squad. 2.5 stars, so 2 and 3 nipples, right? Which is the same as my reputation. It's an upgrade on our current club, which is 1 and 1.5. So it's a step up. Decent facilities, professional, right? They were predicted to come 6th, so they've underperformed this season, and it looks like they're definitely going down. I can't remember how much, or even if they said how much I'm getting. It was something like £300,000 transfer budget or something. and like 50 grand in wages. Right, don't quote me on that. It was something like that. So it's like, in terms of squad, obviously it's night and day. It's a big step up. Our highest value player is £500,000. Dennis Sonara. Obviously, a lot of these players are going to want to leave. I quite enjoy the idea, right, of taking over a team that's just been relegated, unless they perform a fucking... Look at the fucking size of it. Okay. We could do a bit of cullish, save a bit of wage budget, right? Right? What's the wages like? Their top earner is 1,800. We've got 1,700 that's transfer listed. Pusnich. All right, mate. Trying too hard. So, like, decent wages, but lots we can get rid of. Lots of college. Under 19 squad. Full of probably shit as well. We got one good player that's worth some money. What's wrong with him? Broken foot. Okay. Meh. But I think it's a really interesting project. I think it's going to be really good. It's a step up. We did get one other job offer from a team in Belarus, I think, that I considered, but they financially weren't fantastic. So, obviously, you know, because we're like, no, I was going to say the Sam Allardyce. He's good at keeping teams up. We take over teams and get them promoted. That's what we do, right? So we are going to Croatia, but we got a job to do here. We're a professional manager. I've never done this before, where you take over a team and you still get to manage. I thought we might just get sacked or get removed. The board didn't even haven't even said, like, mentioned the fact I've taken a job elsewhere. So the team's pretty similar. We're going with Dallin and Okanovic up front, Sorflat on the right-hand side, Brun and Johnson as our midfielders, Erling, Brenhagen, Pedersen, Arneson and Olsen. No, we want this dude. Vigo is going to play left back. So, like, I feel like we've done a pretty good job strengthening, apart from the wings. But it won't be my problem. Unless we get injuries, then we're really going to struggle. Might have to play like a 4-3-3 or something like that, just so we can actually make a 4. Pressure's off, apparently, boys. That is true, because I'm fucking off. So let's do what we normally do when we have our first game of the season, just to give us a rough idea. Let's have a look at the season preview. We're down there. I'll take not bottom. Oh, Kajel, they came up as well. Okay, and we're playing Sandsford, third favourites. Good test for the boys, this, lads. Come on, boys. Show them what you got. I'm worried about the goalkeeper at this level, got to be honest. Until we sign the new guy, which I won't ever get to see. But I think you can agree that the timing is right to leave. I think if they'd gone pro, then it was definitely doable, because we still had that £1 million in the bank. That's probably enough to get me to the top league, and then that might be a little bit of son, get in there. But that would give me enough money to, I reckon, push for promotion again. And then once you're in the big leagues, you've always got the chance of a cheeky little Europa League qualification. There's a bit more cash in the leagues. You're going to get loanies a bit easier and all that sort of good stuff. Hey, maybe we don't need to be pro. But yeah, it was the semi-pro thing that I was like, oh, fuck. And we're never going to make enough money to go pro. Not go pro, not the cameras. Darling, look at that. Go on, son. I had to go for the mould job, didn't I? Because my son's there and he's unhappy. I could sign him, bring him to Croatia. We might be good enough. Vigo. Brun heads it down. It's going to come out to Olsen. Into Brun. Johnson. Okanovic. Terrible pass. They're counter-attacking. Oh, it's a good first touch. Smith on the right-hand side. Good save, Christensen. To be fair to Christensen, he had a couple of really solid games before the end of the season. He kept us in a couple of those. Get rid, boys. Come on. What a win this would be. We are going. I said we are going. No. I'll take it. I'll take it. Vigo whips it in. Oh my God, what's his name? Wembangamo. Wembangamo. Go on, look at him go. Oh, Brun just brushes him off. Doing his defensive duties. To be fair, I was obviously scouting wingers to try and find somebody, and it was actually a real struggle. I was going to have to not get the greatest players, but at least I'd have 2. All right, boys. Pretty 50-50 game there. Fantastic. Let's give... Go on, Arsenis. Yeah, I believe in you, Arsenis. I don't believe in you. I've lost all faith in you, to be honest, Arsenis. Oh no, my left winger's got a yellow card. I don't know who can actually even play left mid. Because I know Olsen can play right mid. And we have a decent backup. Bryn does well. Arsenis on the turn. Not quite the ball we wanted, but Darlin's done really well. Darlin, tight angle, so he's never going to score. But another chance. Got to be half a chance. Yeah. Look at this, boys. Causing a little Fagaras. Oh no, Brun's been amazing. Nordvik. Vigo's done well. Got an assist on his debut. Right. Vigo. Johnson. How long have we got left? 10 minutes or so. Erling. That's okay. Everything but the finish is good. Everything but the finish is really good. Gets out from under his feet. He's got decent pace. He can beat a man. They hold the ball up. Everything but shooting. Oh, no. Easy for Vigo. Just defend this. Just defend this, boys. Oh, it's a great tackle. Oh, what a tackle that is. Come on, lads. The worst thing, what if I go on like a massive running streak, like for the next 10 games, we win every one? Oh, that'd be awful. I don't want to win all the games. I'm in a weird position. Because then it could be a back-to-back-to-back promotions. Look at that, boys. What a result. The centre-back getting the goal, but I won't be able to praise him for his goal because game. There we go. Not too bad. Yeah, so like, as much as I've enjoyed managing this team, I'm just going to chunk through, play the games, and then I think next episode I will introduce you to our new team. Can they mathematically stay up? How many times? Oh God, how many times? I haven't even looked at the rules. Oh Jesus. Okay, they just play each other 4 times. Well, that's revolutionary. So 36 games, 7 games left. Plenty of time to survive. Imagine if they stayed up. I almost don't want them to, because I feel like that's a harder job to be this shit. 2 wins in 29. They go on a little run. You never know. Here's our key player. Oh, he's 18 years old. He's 18 fucking years old. He's only got a year left on his deal. And he'll want to leave. But other than that, he's 18 years old. That kid could be a superstar, I'm telling you. Right, thank you. Actually, like a proper superstar. Like Barcelona player. Right, there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Exactly, perfect. Yeah. And then Ollie joins in. So Loki just does it because he loves that song, right? And he just starts going off. Ollie just howls because he's just joining in. He's just like a sheep. He just goes, oh, howling, are we? Cool. I'll howl as well. You can see him looking around going, what? Don't know why we're howling, but I'm enjoying it. Freya will never howl. She just refuses to. She looks mildly disgusted that they're being trained by their human overlords to do tricks. And she just went, I'm not having it.